for another video, and this one's really exciting because it is the mid-year book freakout. I did this last year as well, and it was really interesting looking back on how I was last year, because like I could not talk in front of a camera very well. I mean, my hair was like down to here. I couldn't talk, I couldn't edit, I couldn't do much with the camera, but now I'm back again doing it this year. I'm actually doing it at the right time too, so I'm like happy about that, but I'm really excited, so let's get started. So the first question is the best book I've read so far this year, and I'm going to choose the first book I read right at the start, right in January, and that was The Kiss of Deception by Mary E. Pearson. And oh my god, I love this. I loved this so much. It killed me, but I loved it so much, and nothing has topped my loving for this. Like seriously, it was one of my favourite books of the whole year. It was so good. I loved everything, and I can't wait for the next one. But in the sense that I'm waiting for the paperback, because the book's been out for ages, but I'm just, you know, chilling, waiting for the paperback, and it's got like, I think like 50 more days or something, so I'm just like, come in the mail so I can read you, please. Question number 2 is the best sequel you've read so far in 2016, and oh my god, of course it has to be A Quarter Missing for You by Sarah J Maas, because oh my god, this was so good and so intense, and everything was happening, and I loved it, and I was really sad, but I loved it so much, and I really need the next book, and I've seriously got a countdown. It's like 300 days to go for this next book, and I just need it, because this was such a good sequel. And if you want to hear more of my thoughts about this like book and all the things that happened, I have a really long book review that you can watch where I talk all about it, talk everything about it. Question number 3 is a new release that you haven't read yet but you really want to, and I'm going to pick A Passenger by Alexandra Bracken. I've had this book for so many months and I still haven't read it. I've just been so busy, and it's just so difficult because I work so much that I don't really have time to read, and then I might do a readathon and then that sets me back, and then I have a lot of priorities of things I need to read. But I really want to read this. I've had it for so long. It needs to happen because I want to read this so badly. Question number 4 is my most anticipated release for the second half of the year, and of course it's going to be Empire Storms by Sarah J Maas, because I'm going to die. I feel really bad things are going to happen because it's the book before the last book, so I feel like something really bad's going to happen at the end of this book that's going to cliffhanger it for the next year of waiting, and I'm just going to be like, ah! I want it so badly, and it's going to be massive, and I'm not going to be able to read it because it's going to be so daunting, but I'm really excited because it's going to be here in like 70 days. Woo, 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 woo. The 5th question is my biggest disappointment, and that would be Waterfall by Lauren Kate, because I did not enjoy this book really at all, and the first book was so amazing and it had such promise and just had such a cool concept. Like, it was about Atlantis and about like this chick who couldn't cry, and if she did, she'd drown the whole world. Like, that was so cool. And then the next book, it just went downhill. It was horrible. I didn't understand what was going on. The plot was weird. Things happened at the end, and I was like, why is this happening? Like, is this actually happening? Like, what the hell is going on? I'm so glad it's duology, because I don't think I could read another book because it would just be too hard, because I just did not like this book. Question number 6 is my biggest surprise, and for that I'm going to pick Nimona by Noelle Stevenson, because this is like pretty much the first graphic novel I've read, and I loved it. I didn't think I was going to love it as much as I did, but it was such a good graphic novel, and the pictures are so pretty, and I loved it, and it was such a good story, and Nimona's so great, and I love that she's this really good shapeshifter. The only thing though is this character right here I thought was a girl, and I was just like, oh, that's the boy, that's the man. That's the man, not a woman, that's a man. But there's nothing wrong with that, but I still thought it was, like, I mean, just got some female looking stuff going on there, mate, so... But I seriously did love this book, it was so good. Question number 7 is my favourite new author, and for that I'm going to pick Maria V. Schneider, because I love her books. I've read the whole entire Touch of Power series, and I'm going to be getting on with the whole Poison Study series, so I'm going to have, like, a lot of her books read. Like, so there's like another 3. So like, no, I've like, hopefully soon I'll have read like 11 of her books, and when the 12th one in the Poisons, and when the 6th one comes out in the Poison Study series, I'll read that. So there'll be like 12 books that I've read. Hopefully this year, that'd be really cool. But like, I really love her. Like, her writing's awesome, her story characters and all her like plots are awesome, and I like it all. Question number 8 is newest Fictional Crush, and for that, I'm gonna pick Damon Black from the Luck series because I love him so much. He's so amazing. He's so great. I'm so excited that I finally finished this book and I got to read more about him, and that's why I binge bought like the rest of the series, because I'm like, I need to know what's going on because I'm like dying. But I seriously love all the characters, but I especially love him. He's my new boyfriend. Like, if I did the book boyfriend tag before I read this book, he would have been like all of them. Question number 9 is my newest favourite character, and for that I'm going to pick Avery from the Touch of Power series because she's so awesome. She's this really cool healer and I love her so much, and she's so snarky and fun. I also love Carrick though. Carrick, Balin, Flea, Lauren, Quain, all the boys in this are just like the best people ever, but I really love Avery. She's such a great person. I'd love to meet her. I'd actually love to meet her. That'd be the awesomest thing ever. Question 10 is a book that made you cry, and this one I'm sort of cheating a little bit because I didn't exactly cry, but I was close. This is the closest I've ever been to crying. Like, I felt it. It was like the water was happening, and then I didn't cry at all, but I felt it. I felt the emotions, and that was For Me Before You by Jojo Moyes. Oh my god, I love this book so much. It was so like amazing, and it just had such good concepts in it, and I just loved it so much. And at the end though, like I was so close to crying, and if like I nearly cried in the book, like so close to crying in the book, how do you think I'm gonna be when I actually watch the movie? I'm gonna be like bawling from like the first 10 seconds, and I'm just gonna be like because I like visually cried everything, but I was so close. I'm so proud of myself that I was so close to crying in this. Question number 11 is a book that made you happy, and for that I'm going to pick The Distance Between Us by Casey West because this was such a great book, and one thing that made me really happy is I read this all in the one sitting, and I've never done that until I read this book, and I was so pumped with myself that I just read it from start to finish, and I read the whole thing. But I just loved the story concept. The characters were also amazing and happy, and it was all like like I love this book so much, and it's really made me want to read more of Casey West's books, but like I haven't. I own some, but I haven't read them. I suck at this whole like I'm gonna read this thing and then I'm not, but I don't know. I hope I do it soon. Question number 12 is the most beautiful book you've bought or received in the year so far, and I'm going to pick Tonight the Streets Are Ours by Leela Sales because I love this cover. Like, I saw it on a book depository like cover pick thing, and I was just like, I liked this one, but I just really love like the colours in it and how the text is all like this. Like, I think this text reminds me of this Savage song, but this has more of a like a nice story than that. But I really do love this cover, and I can't wait to read the book as well. Question number 13 is what books do you need to read by the end of the year? Well, like, let me tell you, like, I got so many. I really want to read the Luck series. I want to read Glass Sword, Passenger. What else do I want to read? Lady Midnight, Shadow Queen, The Siren. The rest are like the Poison Study series. What else do I want to read? I have so many. I want to read Half Bad. Finish off like the Evernight series. Oh, there's so many series that are just sitting on my shelves that I need to read, but there's so many books that I really just got to try and read the crap out of and get it done. And question number 14 is my favourite book community member, and for this I'm going to be choosing a booktuber that is also a fellow Australian, and I really love her channel, and this person is Grace from G Swizzle Books. I love her. She's so much fun and she's so funny, and I seriously like love how she talks about her books, and she reads so fast, and it's really cool too that she's like come from a place where she didn't read much, but she's actually come so far in her reading, and she's read she's read more books than I have, and I've been reading for years. But I really like her channel, and we like, whenever I comment on her videos or she comments on mine, we always have good conversations, and I just really like her channel, so I'll link her down below and you should definitely check her out. But anyway guys, thanks for watching my mid-year book freakout tag. I hope you had fun watching me have my like meltdowns in this video. But anyway guys, I'll see you soon.